The Mandalorian Grogu film is estimated to be hiring 500 crew members, 54 cast members, 3,500 background actors for 92 days of filming in California this year. It has secured a 21.755 million in tax credits from California.
It's in California, so that's like 21 million off of 80 million in taxes.
So I can see where a certain bet got upset that this was going to be the budget was going to be less than the TV show because of tax credits.
The TV show had a decent budget. I mean,
Yeah,
and it had a lot of episodes, so that's a large budget for the TV show. I mean, granted, they did things more economically with the way they were filming things, but still, they spent some money on the show.
Yeah, I'm just hoping with this movie, it actually will feel like a cinematic.
Well, you don't want to see Grogu doing backflips?
Oh God, he's thrown around like a damn prop. They might as well put him in a clown outfit and just throw him around.
I mean, I would like Grogu to, age up a little bit, but
yes, because he this whole baby thing it was cute the first season, but now it's just like
comic relief. He's just comic relief.
Why are they making armor for him? Why?
To protect him. He's a little guy.
Oh, what? He can't even pick up a lightsaber or a pistol or anything.
Doesn't mean he doesn't need armor.
He falls over. Come on.
That's exactly why he needs armor, because he keeps falling over.
He can lift those darn frogs, goddamn.
It's a cultural thing. It doesn't matter if he can necessarily wear it or not. It's the Mandalorian culture that he have it. I mean, it's like a New York Jets fan buying their baby their first jersey or whatever. I mean,
that's bad parenting.
You're going to be a loser for life.
That's abuse.
Yeah, I use that as. I just didn't want to say Cowboys, but
you can say Cowboys here. I'm all for it.
Either way,
but I don't know. Wasn't we talked about this a little bit on another show, and unless my memory fails me, which it does daily, isn't this like 250 million? Isn't that the average budget of a season of Mandalorian on Disney, or am I mistaken? Yes. I don't know. I'd have to Google it real quick, but I thought that's what they said.
Huh.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be fine for a movie.
A budget. If it comes in under 200 million, that's fine. You got big name stars in this. Rosario Dawson, Pedro Pascal, Katie Sackhoff.
360 million for a season.
Damn. You mean Pedro Pascal's voice?
We don't even know.
Is that for just per season or per all 3 seasons?
So it says 15 million per episode at a total cost of 360 million for the season.
Yeah.
So I would hope the movie comes in under that budget. So that would make sense if the budget is less.
Grogu is Herbie.
I don't know. I just kind of wanted the show to go back to kind of I liked the first season. There were good one-off episodes that were interesting.
It'll be interesting to see where they go with this, because I mean, at the end of season 3, right? I mean, we had basically the Mando and Grogu. Basically, Mando had retired, or Din had retired, basically. So I don't know. I mean, there could be a significant time jump. I don't know what they plan on doing. I don't know. I'm not inside these people's heads. There could be a significant time jump, and we could see a bigger Grogu. They do need to get Grogu out of the feed sack at some point and have him wear like something else, because that is.
He's ready for the potato race. What do you want?
Yeah.
Yes, I want to hear him talk.
I don't know. I think they should have just left him with Luke. Left him training with Luke and Ahsoka, and just.
Honestly,
continue without him.
Honestly, here's a controversial opinion.
Should have left him with Werner Herzog.
Yeah, because I know everyone was expecting him to be.
She would have ate him.
Yeah, I actually like that he went back with Mando because everybody's expecting him to become a Jedi. That's very similar to Yoda. I like that he went off back to Mando because that makes his own identity. Everyone not expecting him to become just the second coming of Yoda because I did not want that at all.
Yeah, and if he stayed with Luke, then they have to explain how either Kylo killed him or how did he escape Kylo?
Exactly.
So
Does canon really matter?
I don't mind the show.
I wish
it should.
It should. In Star Wars, it should. It's getting harder and harder, especially with the Skywalker. And if you encompass the comics, especially the comics are just like, I don't know what else they could do in comics. They keep stuffing shit in a box, but
yeah. And Filoni plays fast and free with canon as well.
Yeah,
but
it's just
when they tried to move to a Mando verse, I lost a lot of interest in it. I enjoyed it as what it was originally, just a fun show. You had good little episodes, good little adventures. It wasn't trying to be too huge. It wasn't trying to be, and then it's like, no, we have to open it up to the Mandoverse. So everything has to lead into Ahsoka and has to lead into this show and it will have to lead into this show.
Thrawn,
yeah.
man.
It's like, come on.
Rebels, Thrawn.
Yeah. I don't read I've never read Star Wars books. I've never read Star Wars comics. I have them for covers. But it seems to me when I watch other shows and they review said comics, they're not very well received. And when they do find good High Republic comics to read, diehard fans are so against the High Republic stuff.
Again, we get back to the different camps, though.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Back to the different camps.
There are plenty of people that do like High Republic. I mean, the thing that Disney and Star Wars does well, like they did with High Republic, is they basically planted seeds. They were putting out novels for little kids. They were putting out young adult novels, and they were putting out adult novels. Plus, they were putting out comics. They were trying to, spread that seed across multiple demographics for the whole High Republic stuff. So, I mean, I think they're trying to build a fan base in there, and I think a lot of people do like it.
The problem with the comics, and we could go down a rabbit hole here, but I will say the problem with the comics and the Skywalkers in the comics is right now, I think the comics, the Star Wars, the flagship title Star Wars comic is somewhere between Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. And they got Luke fighting Vader in these comics and all this other stuff. And if you go back to just watching Return of the Jedi, you just don't get the sense that Luke had all these encounters with Vader in Return of the Jedi.
Their window of.
But yet they're stuffing all this stuff into this comic canon, and it's just like, it just doesn't seem to fit. But they keep doing it. They keep writing it in there in these comics.
10 pounds of shit in a 1 pound box.
Yeah. It's like, exactly. There's nothing wrong with having, connective tissues here and there. Like, yes, this is one big universe. That's understandable.
Are you referring there?
Yes, because I want to address this guy, Chris. Okay. I love Chris.
Yeah.
But like he likes to troll with me. But anyway, there's nothing wrong with having connective tissue. But you run into the issue that we just talked about. Like they're trying to force in so much stuff within an already established continuity that doesn't feel natural, or you'll be isolating a certain amount of the audience that doesn't read all the lore and stuff like that, and it feels like they have to understand a certain amount of things in order to enjoy it. Ahsoka. So that's why I love the Mandalorian. It was one of my favorite, Star Wars stuff in a long time because, like, it was telling a simple story with new characters. You didn't have to watch anything else to understand what was going on in that show, and it was like something that helped bring people back in after the polarizing reception of the sequel trilogy. So, I just hope that going forward they try to, not do this whole Marvel interconnected thing that they're trying to do. I mean, I'm sure they're still trying to build it up with Ahsoka and all the other stuff, but just like they just need to do a better job with making sure that everyone will be able to enjoy it and not just the diehards, you know.
They should have kept doing Mando as the old
it should be Lone Wolf and Cub
type thing.
Yeah.
That's what they should have kept it up.
You know, I said when Ahsoka first came on, I said they're going to lose a lot of the general audience with this show, and they did. It was too much of a fan service for Rebel fans. Not everybody watched Rebels.
And those of us that did remember that Ahsoka was a lot faster.
She's gotten old, man.
Nobody else seems to have slowed down, but Ahsoka has.
She got bad hips. Come on.
Her head must be heavy.
She was dead. He pulled her into the world between worlds.
I got so much flack for saying I did not like Rosario Dawson as Ahsoka. I got so much hate for that when that first happened. Because I never liked her as Ahsoka. But nothing against her acting. It's just I did not like her as Ahsoka.
I love her as Night Nurse in Netflix Marvel.
I kind of was digging her like in season 2 of Mandalorian and Book of Boba Fett because I like how much Rosario matured Ahsoka's character, but like in her actual show, it did seem like she was a bit more drier than usual. I'm just like,
I mean, I got the kind of she had a stick up her ass for the first handful of episodes until she has that world between worlds, whatever you want to call it, epiphany. Where she's then supposed to kind of break out of that. That's why I did the air quotes.
Don't speak it. Don't say it too loud.
But and I understood, because everyone was like, "Oh, why is she always arms crossed?"
She's so stoic.
And I got it after they had she has this little epiphany and she kind of breaks out of that a bit. I really don't have a problem with that. But her live action scenes were so labored and awful.
The headpiece is heavy, man.
It was hard. It was hard to watch.
Yeah. It's like it's so weird too because you remember in Mandalorian season 2, her first episode, she was going so fast, like boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
And then her actual show, I'm like, what happened?
I know it's easy to blame her.
I'm not necessarily blaming her. I'm blaming
the directors and the
directors.
the fight choreographers, and unfortunately, that's the way they directed her.
I mean, they could have very easily had a stand-in for the action scenes. Yeah, that was.
Oh my God, she spent the first couple episodes with her hands folded, scowling.
But again, they kind of explained that of her kind of breaking out, and I was like, okay, well, I get it. It was a little heavy-handed that she was, for those episodes. But okay, I get it. You're gonna have her have a turn, fine. But those last couple episodes, I was like, come on, man, drink a cup of coffee, do something, do a couple bumps, something.
Bumps, is it bumps? Drink some blue milk, call it a day.
Something.
Hey, everybody here, we got 26 watching live. Please hit that like button. Like I said at the beginning of the show, next Monday will be a giveaway show for all the dedicated viewers. It will be a subscriber-only giveaway show. You will only be able to enter the giveaway if you subscribe to the channel. There will be 5, count them 5, graded comic books given away next Monday, March 4th. So the panel cannot win.
I won't be on next week. So.
He'll be in the chat. Make sure you hit that thumbs up if you're here for the first time. Please subscribe. Hit the reminder button so you remember that there's a 1,000 sub celebration show. There will be some Harley Quinn foils. maybe a Wonder Woman foil, maybe some
Maybe some
Spider
aluminum
Boy.
foil.
Who knows what's going to be in those mystery packs? But
A box of aluminum foil.
Apparently, there's going to be foil.
there's going to be some foil. Actually, maybe I'll just show it. This is right here. Is it right here?
Give them,
It's
give
right
them a
here.
little taste.
This will be one of the books given away next week.
What are you doing right
I'm giving away this Lobos Wonder Woman.
The Raza?
Yeah, the Raza.
At first, the angle you had that at, it looked like E.T. And then I realized it was the Raza.
now? Yeah, it looks like ET with the wig
E.T. go.
It
E.T. go.
But that is one of the best
$7.99.
Raza covers. It's a great
Yeah.
Wonder Woman cover.
This will be in one of the mystery packs. There will be 5 manila envelopes with numbers, and if your name is drawn, you get to pick a number. You will not know what book is in each manila envelope, so please subscribe, show up, and let's go. But I think this movie's it's supposed to tie everything in together, right? Ahsoka,
That's the
Mando, Obi-Wan,
Yeah,
not
I don't know.
Obi-Wan,
I don't think I'm doing anything. To open.
Boba.
Yeah.
Enough Boba. Speaking of getting old and can't move, yeah.
Oh
that's,
God, no! Come on, man.
Christopher, I'm alive.
That's just elder abuse if they put that man in another movie and have him do things.
Tamara, just let Tamara
Yep.
just
Dance.
All you gotta do is put him in the bath tank. He'll be good.
No, you just
If
do
only it
you
was-
do what you did for the Mandalorian, where you put his damn helmet back on and you don't see his
Yeah.
face, and you put somebody else in the suit at all times.
No. Once you undo the helmet, you can't undo it, man.
They found that out in Halo.
you go from fat Boba to skinny Boba for the action scenes,
Oh,
then
damn.
back to fat Boba when you got.
Like I said, I had no problem. Like I said, I
There's
had
no
problem.
shame in it. Father Time is undefeated. There is no shame in Tamara hanging up the.
That armor
the
slims you
Boba
down.
helmet.
That's all.
Oh,
I didn't
Like
like the girl
Like a
who
giant
had
girdle.
Ezra's lightsaber and was fighting the bad guys. She was trying to learn how to use the Force. I found her annoying. That was what's her name?
Oh, Sabine.
Sabine.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, Sabine was horrible.
I don't
Oh,
like
I-
Sabine.
I don't know. When she took a lightsaber to the side, I'm like, oh
Right.
my God, come on.
Yeah, that I was like, come on now. But I mean, she is a trained man.
They don't make lightsabers like they used to.
Apparently not. When Qui-Gon got stabbed in the same place and he died.
There's less Force in these lightsabers.
Yeah.
Yeah, Darth Maul had poison lightsabers. That's why he
Yeah.
died. It's just like, that's the
His
how
lightsaber
we-
dipped in poison.
tip dart.
Yeah,
Yeah, and even Maul got cut in half, and he still survived.
I guess so.
Oh yeah, yeah, true.
My God.
Inconsistencies.
Poor guy.
Yeah, I was like, wait, what? How was he alive?
He's an alien. I don't know.
Qui-Gon did not have a particular set of skills. That's all I know.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Oh God.
You know, they couldn't
Not
free
always
anybody
backwards.
from slavery. They had to leave her there, but they can reattach somebody's legs. Okay, just saying.
Okay, why not? Why
Wars.
not?
You know, then he grows up to become the youngling killer. Damn it, killing younglings for no reason.
Oh, he had a reason.
He had reasons.
What was his reason?
He didn't want him there. That was his reason. Gotta get rid of these kids. Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh God.
Chris said they messed up Sabine. She used to be my favorite from Rebels, but they killed the story. There could have been so much done with Sabine.
Yeah, instead of the you get the Force, you get the Force. You
Yeah.
get the Force.
Everybody has the Force.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't know. They
Just
didn't need to give it a
believe.
Force.
That's right. I love you as a
I
brother.
didn't understand that. I didn't understand.
well, I don't know. I mean, well, they already talked about it Sunday, so I guess we can bring it up. I kind of missed it during the Bad Batch, but spoiler alert: looks like Metachlorian are back. So Maybe not everybody
What?
has the
Did they
Force.
ever go away? Did they ever go away?
Yeah.
They tried to make them go away, but I guess
Yeah,
They
they tried to
weren't
bury
canon.
They talked about it in Clone Wars, so apparently no, it's never went
Oh,
away.
they tried to just pretend like.
Yeah.
But yeah, apparently they're back. So
If you train real hard, Sabine, you can be a great Jedi. All right, enough Star Wars talk for tonight.
Yeah.
Move along.